And now, to the millions and millions of listeners all across the world, it's the That's Not Christian podcast. It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your boy Ant. I'm here with your boy Jimmy.
Yo.
And once again, we are missing our co-host Jay. What is going on with you?
Congratulations to Jay, man. He just had a baby boy.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. My man Jay. Make sure you give him a shout out. He had a baby boy, Levi James.
Little LeBron James, right?
No, not LeBron. Levi. Named after the high priest. And then James, named after
me,
the king, LeBron James.
Like the King James.
Acosta.
You putting all his government stuff.
Oh, my
I know, right? Wow. It's on his. Don't worry, it's on his IG anyway, right?
You want to give out his social too?
Yeah.
You want to drop that location?
021.
They don't hand out zeros no more, do they?
Congrats to our guy. Do they? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Are we past that already?
Gotta be.
fam. I know
Congrats.
in Cali there used to be 5s, right? Because I'm a 5, and my kids are 6s.
What?
Yeah. So I imagine you guys are like that too.
I don't know. I'm a 1.
You're a 1? My wife's a 1. She's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
1 is what you start with?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a 0.
Each region has like its own, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's what.
Own number sequence.
So you a 0 Switch?
Yeah.
That's that NY.
Yeah, must be 0 1s.
0 wins out here, man. But anyway, what's going on, man?
I'll tell you who got to win though.
Who?
Jesus got to win.
Oh,
he conquered death.
Right. That's right. It was just Easter,
That resurrection,
aka Ishtar. Nah. But yeah, why was y'all Easter? What y'all did? Listen to some church service, relax.
Yeah, man. I was
egg hunting.
Ain't no egg hunting. What that look like? I look like some sort of pagan to you?
he don't have no babies no more. So.
No fertility gods.
No fertility gods for me, son. Nah, I chilled, man. Just caught church on TV. You know, my kids are big. My wife was working. You know, so it was. You know what I mean? We were just celebrating. You know, just a regular day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
did y'all have service for Good Friday?
Nah, I didn't do no service for Good Friday. Did you guys?
Yeah. Our church had.
Good Friday. I didn't watch it.
Uh-huh.
You did it online, Ant?
Yeah, we did it online. We already had like they did communion, so we already had like the juice and everything here.
Yeah, like goldfish and Welch's.
Nah, we actually had the little package they gave us a while back. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Them little bland wafers.
I did. I went to a church. I like those crackers though.
The wafers inside of the
no, the matzah crackers, like the ones.
Oh no, those are good.
Yeah. I actually got some upstairs. I got like 4 boxes.
Is that what it? I mean, I was trying to look for them. I was like, man, what are these? Like, where you get these from? Pop those in some soup or something,
bro. They like come in a sheet. They're like this big.
Oh,
like
for real?
Each one is big. Yeah. But I went to a church. When I went to P4CM, they used to give away goldfish. Like that was a communion goldfish.
That's hilarious.
That's symbolic for Christ.
I'm about to say the fish. I guess I don't know.
Hey, sure. I don't know.
Which one? The cheesy ones? The extra cheesy?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know if they're the extra cheesy, but they were regular goldfish.
Cheesy.
So what happened? So y'all celebrated on Friday, huh?
Yeah, we had the Good Friday service.
But you did it early before sunfall?
It was at 7. Yeah. Yep. And then regular service on
no meat for you?
Sunday. What?
No meat for you?
Pause.
Wow. Nah.
No poultry?
Now we
had fish. You had fish?
Gefilte fish, right?
Morning.
Yeah, gefilte fish.
The gefilte fish. I don't know what we had.
He had
he had
I thought you said fish, right?
he had that those cheddar muffins. What was that joint you posted the other day?
the cheddar baked biscuits.
Yo, man, my mouth was watering when I seen them joints. I was like, "Ooh, this dude
like the Red Lobster
nice,
joints."
That's
Yeah,
exactly
man.
what they were.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, man, Ant has been chefing it up, or his wife's been chefing it up.
He's a chef, a gourmet chef to the stars. You know what I mean? This dude.
I aspire to be like him, man.
This dude broke quarantine and go get some Red Lobster biscuits.
Nah, they got the boxes. I bought the boxes here so we can make them home. You get them at the store.
All right.
Make your own. Switch. What are you talking about? You've been
I've been chefing it up.
I know. The only one who been failing is that was Jay that put them blocks of cheese on his burgers, right?
He did. He had them baby burgers up.
Who had was it him that had the tortilla?
What?
Was it like
the tortilla
Santa Fe?
Oh yeah,
salad?
he did. He did.
Yeah,
He did a whole video on that soup.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, but the cheese was bigger than the burgers though. On the other one,
We try to make sliders.
That's what it looked like. It looked like White Castle,
it
man.
might have been.
Murder burgers. So we had some salmon. My wife made some salmon and some broccoli.
Oh, you Catholic? Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So you didn't have no meat the whole weekend, none of that.
Nah, I haven't eaten.
You had no meat since Ash Wednesday.
Nah.
50 days.
Nah, we had meat. We had meat today or yesterday too.
Oh, okay.
Did we?
Yeah. Your man's been on Daniel fast for 50 days, man.
Daniel fast. I've been trying to juice in the mornings, like take some shakes.
You got a juicer?
We have the Ninja blender.
Oh, the blender. Okay, I was about to say because those juices, they are a pain to clean up. Yo, you ever
hate
try
that.
one?
Yeah.
I took that joint back. I said, y'all can have this.
I gave mine away to my father-in-law. I was like,
it's cool, but it's a mess, yo.
It is. I like using the Ninja. I got a Ninja too, man. I throw strawberries and watermelon in there. Boom, we done.
Yeah, my wife
easy, right?
All that.
Yeah. I can't do carrots or apples or nothing like that, but it is what it is. Because it doesn't really. It's like too. You know what I mean? It's too thick. It's not like a real juice. You know what I mean? It's like a smoothie.
I know they use apples a lot, like just to sweeten up, like a green juice. Like if you're gonna have mad veggies and then you throw in an apple in there, and then it kind of like sweeten it up.
Right.
Yeah, those are the best. When you have like spinach and whatever else, and then you throw in the fruit.
So
orange.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, my wife has been doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you and her, man. Switch got the detox teas and the waist trainers going right now.
He got the flat tummy tea.
Like this, kid. tummy tea. That's funny. I just caught that. Yo, y'all watch your services? Y'all watch it on Zoom?
Nah, it was on YouTube.
Y'all gotta be careful on Zoom, man.
What happened? Oh yeah.
People been wilding out lately on
something
Zoom.
The other day they put like a pastor. I guess they were having a service. Well, with Zoom, is it a service or would it be more like what
It's like
what we do, like what we're doing right now. I thought you were talking about because Zoom has some like they were in the news because they were like giving the information to Facebook or something like that. Right? I thought that's what you was talking about. You talking about something completely different. I know what you're talking about. So yeah, so it's just like this. But what happens is like how we record the show. But what happens is that sometimes you can share your screen or you give other people permission to share their screen. Mm-hmm. And so like if I allow you to share your screen, right, I give you the permission.
So the link, right? If
you could put the same way we do. You know what I mean? When we record the show, right? So like right now, if I give you permission to share the screen, basically whatever's on your desktop, you can share with us and we're all gonna see it. And like I had no control of like what that content is,
Yeah, so recently somebody dropped in the chat room that they were having like a fellowship on Zoom and somebody decided to play gay porn on the screen while everybody was fellowshipping. So, and it seems like a a few people have been going through this issue where people are kind of like trolling and just doing malicious things while people are doing Zoom fellowships and stuff like that. So
this was a service though, like a Sunday service.
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking, but I think it was more like a fellowship, like just kind of like a get together,
like a Bible study or something.
Yeah, and then it popped up and the screen popped up and all that. So
right,
I've
been seeing like a lot of memes and stuff where it'd be like people are fellowshipping and there's like 20 people in the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. This is like the most people I've ever been on a Zoom with. Well, when Jay's here, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've never been in a Zoom with like 20 people. Like, how do you? That's a lot of people, man. How does it?
I was just on one. If it was for somebody's birthday, and it's mad bugged out. It's just mad people. I was on the phone, but the phone.
Yeah.
So you on the phone, you scroll through the pages, and there's mad people on there.
Right.
I don't know how. Like, how can you communicate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It's just way too many people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
Well, it's crazy, man, that people, churches have been doing a lot of things, man. They've been trying to adjust to kind of keeping the fellowship, but in other ways, right? Like some people are doing Zoom calls. Some people are doing drive-through churches now.
Yeah, so I saw Ant had a parking lot church, right in front of his crib.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, what was that about? Your neighbors was just.
So one of my neighbors, her husband, it was his birthday. So I guess people from church decided they wanted to do like a drive-by, little parade, happy birthday for him. The problem was
this dude had a revival in his front lawn, man.
Right. The problem with that was no one decorated their cars. They came here to decorate the cars, so they all stopped in the parking lot. They all parked up, started decorating.
Oh, they weren't prepared. They were setting up shop.
Yeah.
So okay.
They stopped right there. They got music bumping. They drinking. And they all out hugging each other, high fives, and next thing I know, I look, it's like 17 cars out there.
I heard your wifey was flipping. Your wifey was like, "Look at them."
Yeah, she was. This is not social distancing. What are they doing? Like, she was like, man, but it was a whole bunch of people out there.
Did you guys call the cops?
I ain't calling no cops. I mean,
like, yo, we got some Christians over here.
I ain't doing
Come get them.
Nah, he ain't 6'9", man.
Come get them.
If they want to get sick, that's on them.
So they're Christians or believers?
You know what? I don't know. She just said it was from the church. It could have been a Catholic church. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
but they was getting lit.
I mean, they had cups. I don't know, man.
And you was having no part. You was like, I don't stay away.
I ain't stepping out. Yo, nah, way too many people here. I don't
know. Like waving out the window. Hey, happy birthay.
Yo, as soon as he got out, he started spraying
Lysol
all over.
Nah, I had one of them, them Wuhan cannons. When they was cleaning the streets.
Yo, you better put Lysol on the what's that joint called? The power washer.
Yeah. Like, yo, get out of here.
That's crazy.
I almost thought about letting my dog out on them, but I was like, nah, let me
That's foul.
Yo, I heard
turn the sprinklers on.
Some people were doing a drive-through church.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw a couple
they were listening.
That, right?
They was listening to sermons in their cars while the pastor's preaching.
I know somebody that has that does one that they've been attending one in Florida in Jacksonville.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it looked from the videos he posted. It looked pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it was cool because they wasn't on top of each other, but at the same time they were seeing
each other.
Right, so they could holler at them and still praise and worship
together.
Yeah,
just pull up. Yo,
I seen.
God bless.
right, yeah.
Yo, I seen a few where it's like it looks like a drive-in theater.
I seen that too. I saw that. Yeah.
Like it's just like a big parking lot. They got the stage and someone's just preaching, from the front.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty dope, but people getting arrested out here for going to the drive-in churches, man.
People getting fined, right?
You saw that? Yeah, Mississippi, right?
No, is it Mississippi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Greenville,
Yeah.
Mississippi.
I don't
For
know why I thought it
listening
was
to
in
a
South
sermon,
Carolina.
listening to a sermon in their cars. That's crazy. You know what's so crazy is that you could go to the liquor store. I went to Walmart. I mean, we've talked about this before. Like you can go to all these places. You can't even have a drive-through. Like meet. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're in your car, right?
Right.
Right. What difference does it make? You can roll your windows up, sit there
With your mask on, right?
with your mask on, right? If you want, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's the difference between me going to Walmart and having a service, right?
Going to Walmart is dangerous when there's no corona, you know? and then you add corona to the mix. That's highly dangerous.
When you go with.
Yeah, man. At least the one by my house. Like that one's just
Oh, that was when that incident happened, right?
Which one?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the mass shooting.
Nah. That was in Texas. But yeah,
Texas.
See how dangerous it is?
Yeah. But you mean fighting? You mean fighting for toilet paper?
Right. For anything, you know?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I mean, I think that's a little unfair. I mean, but I guess you gotta know what the laws are too.
But they're making it up as they go along, man, because everybody was practicing social distancing.
Yeah, don't get no more distant than that. Everybody cars already spaced out, and then you're inside the car with the windows
like closed. Encapsulated in the car. Like, come on, man.
Like, where's the laws broken in that? I don't know.
Yeah, they hating.
And they find the pastor, I believe, and then they were giving the people a choice to either stay or go.
Yeah, I saw that.
The ones that stay to get a fine, and the ones that leave, they just basically got a warning.
Yo, but that pastor was a writer, man. He was like, he was quoting the Constitution and everything. Man. You know what I mean? He's like, he was bad at it.
Yeah, he was like, yo, this is not legal. Like y'all violating my rights, my Second Amendment, First Amendment. He was like, y'all violating me.
He said all that. The cops was this. I mean,
one cop took his mask off.
As cool as a Nazi can be, the cops were cool because they were like, we're not gonna give nobody tickets. We're gonna give them a warning, and if they don't leave, then we're gonna give them a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because they could have just cited people.
Yeah, I thought that was whack though. Still whack.
No, I agree. I totally agree 100%. But you guys already know where I stand on that. But yeah, I thought it was like, come on, man, it's Easter, man. You know what I mean? Like, so was it? I mean, the way things are going, like, you imagine they're gonna cancel Christmas too? You know what I mean? I mean, some say that that's not Christian, but
right.
But the fact that the government has that power, man, like they could just tell you, nah, y'all folks can't worship like that.
And this is why I kind of like. I mean, I know some people I don't know if you hold this position, but they're into like the whole FEMA camp thing and all of that, or martial law, right? And it's like they don't really need to do none of that. They already got control over us.
For what?
There's no reason to control us. We're already controlled. And okay, you have a couple knuckleheads here and there that break the law, but for the most part, we're pretty controlled as people.
Right.
No, if they say don't do this, you don't do it for the most part, or you try not to get caught if you do it. So
yeah, like here in Cali, you can't, well, at least in LA, you can't go shopping without wearing a mask. Or at least those are the rules. Like no one's really enforcing them like strictly.
Yeah.
At least like right here in the hood where I stay at. I didn't even know. I didn't have a clue when I walked into a store. Without a mask, and then my wife, when we came out, she was rocking a mask because she was coming from work, and we walked out, and she's like, "Oh, the sign says you can't go in there without a mask." And so I was like, "Oh," I had noticed that they were selling they were selling the KN95s for $8.
Where?
At the store that I went to.
A piece or
a piece for one.
Wow.
From the store or from somebody else?
No, like a bodega, the liquor stores out here,
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, they probably just did that because they want to sell masks. You know what I mean? And then it was like the next day. That's when Chris shared that post. It's like, yo, you got to wear a mask to go to Costco. And I was like, oh, this is like for real. Like, I thought it was just something that the store was doing, you know?
Does it say that now at Costco?
I haven't been.
Oh.
I haven't been. I pretty much like, I got all like the big items that I need right now. Mm-hmm. So I haven't. Actually, I had gone like a couple days before that happened. So, you know, I probably won't be back for another week or so, but I'll let you know. You know, yeah. I don't need a house anyway, so you know it's not really affecting me like that.
Yeah, I haven't really gone anywhere. I think we went to Publix. When was it? Saturday.
What is Publix like? Because I don't think we got one out here.
We mean like what?
Like a is this like a supermarket or like a Walmart?
It's a supermarket. Oh, I mean, it could be like. I don't know.
ShopRite?
Over the ShopRite. Yeah, it could be like a ShopRite.
Stop and Shop, stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I went there. You know, they got like the little bakery and all that where they bake the breads and everything. But
and the workers ain't got masks, right?
No, that's what I was tripping off of, right? So I walked in and I was looking. So like the ones that are over the food, serving the food, they don't have no masks.
Yeah.
Nah.
They didn't have a mask. The people cutting up the
cold cuts. I went to get cold cuts last time. The dude ain't have no mask. Yeah, and he asking me, he's like, oh, this was in the beginning, right? When everything is popping on. He's like, oh, what, you paranoid? I said, nah, I'm just taking precautions. That's it. I was like, you should do the same. You over the food. Like,
right. Right.
Well, even just him talking to you.
Yeah.
Like, even just him talking to you, like he may not be sick, but you still spitting when you talk. Like some people just like that. You know what I mean?
There was a report that I just saw that meat workers were sick.
Yo, did you see that? Smithfield?
Yeah.
Meat it was like 294 workers.
What?
That are sick.
What you mean? Like with the corona, there was
they got the corona.
And so they might have to shut the plant down and probably, you know, but I mean, they talking about that's gonna cause a delay.
What's the name of that plant or that store?
Smithfield. It's in South Dakota.
They don't do organic. I don't eat swine. I'm good.
But there was another one at
keep it kosher.
He's real Torah observant.
Right.
Yeah. In the Torah.
There's a chicken plant too. That same issue, I think, but they only had a few of them. But still, I mean, you know, that's causing panic in some people because it's like, yo, what if they, you know, well, we ain't gonna have no meat, we ain't gonna have no chicken, we ain't gonna, you know.
Hey, yo,
just pray over the food, man.
Yo,
you gonna cook it, right? I mean,
yeah, pray over your pork. Yeah,
yo, you gonna cook it though, right? I mean,
do that, yo. But look, man, I just Googled Smithfield, and they were bought by a Chinese company back in 2013.
Oh, here goes the rabbit hole.
Now, don't tell me the corporate office is in Wuhan.
But yo, that's crazy because didn't somebody put in the chat room that that was Jay actually that when he was his lady was giving birth and the nurse, he was asking the nurse, you know, how the cases and stuff. Mm-hmm. She was like, there's some people that don't even leave their house that are saying they got it.
How you know that though? If you don't leave your house, like if I don't leave my house and I don't get tested, like how you know that? How you know that I got it?
No, because they're coming in. That's what they're saying. Because he was saying that the women that were pregnant had it.
Oh, they didn't know,
and they test them, and they don't know that they got COVID-19. And they're like, we've been home and we've been. Nah, he was just saying that they kind of bugged out by that. Yeah. But it could be anything, right? Because you could go to Amazon, you could get a delivery, and the dude that touches it, even if he has his gloves on, he's touching so many things. The bacteria gets.
Them gloves are like a false sense of security, man. Because I've been watching people even before this, man. Like I would go like to the, you know, the donut shop, make sandwiches or something like that. You know what I mean? You might get a chopped cheese or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this lady made a sandwich. There was a customer in front of me. Touched the register, cash and everything. And then she was like, what you want, right? And I was like, I want you to change your gloves first. Like, oh, no, these are clean. I was like, nah, change your gloves first. Like, bro, so imagine now.
That's real.
Nah, man.
I stopped wearing gloves because of that. Because they were like, you get it on your phone, you get it like it's just you might as well just clean your hands.
I feel like it's safer because you touch something, your hand is dirty. I gotta wash my hands, but like when you got gloves on, you think like everything is everything. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I don't know, man. I
think you probably better off no gloves and a mask. Like, cause
definitely the mask though, because people spit when they talk, man.
Yeah.
And that joint, what was that joint? You guys,
video
you guys shared today. It's like 13 feet. Like when somebody sneezes, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Come on. And then did you see that other one, that video where it showed the droplets and how it just kept like even when the person was talking, it was just.
That's what I'm saying. See, and then your man is talking to Switch over here making his sandwich, and then now he got
oh man,
he definitely was talking, and
now he got turkey and Swiss and moco, like.
But that was like 2 weeks already, so I'm good. I'm good so far.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I know that because when we went to the store, my wife, I was watching what she was doing because I saw, like I said, they didn't have the mask on, so I was like, I know she's not gonna go get no cold cuts. I already knew. So she went to the section where it was already packaged.
Right.
And he was like, oh, I'm watching her. I already knew what she was doing, boy. Because I was going to go to the store myself. She was like, nope.
She want to make sure you do it right.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Because he would have gone and he'd be like, right, I'll take the risk. You don't got to.
Yeah, that's exactly why she went with me. He was like, I need to make sure you're properly, what I'm saying? Like, you got your gloves on.
Taking precautions and all that.
Yeah.
She said, you want the job done right, you send a woman to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly why she went with me. I was like, nah, man, if you don't want to go, don't go. Nope. I need to watch over you. All right. Well,
so what happened? Did you get the packaged sandwiches or you made them at the house?
Nah, we just got the not the packaged sandwiches. We just had the sealed, like she wanted the cold cuts, so she got the sealed ones already.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's what we end up doing, man. But I really wanted to go because, for the kids, I wanted them to have like some desserts or something. Right. Let them for Easter, like my daughter and everything. But
you got the peeps?
Now we had some peeps already. Someone, matter of fact, our agent, she came by and she dropped off an Easter basket with peeps and stuff in there. She did like a ding dong ditch. She dropped the basket, rang the doorbell, and was gone.
Yo, did you spray the basket though?
We did.
Yo, they do it all.
Yeah, I'm not even mad, bro.
My wife brings out the Clorox wipes, starts wiping them all down. I bring the groceries.
That's what we did. Yep. We took all the groceries when we came back. We took all the groceries, put them in the garage.
Right.
Got rid of all the plastic bags.
Right.
And then took the wipes and wiped down like the cans, anything, everything got wiped.
Right, because people touch it, Yeah.
People could sneeze over it,
Absolutely.
Our life is different now.
It's crazy. We gotta take these.
But people are nasty anyway, though. You know what I mean? Like even before this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy. I noticed in the stores, even in Costco, they put the partitions up. In Publix, they never had that. They put the glass partitions.
Yeah,
I've seen that everywhere.
Register.
USPS got it.
Where did I go? I went somewhere recently, and they had them up too. I can't remember, but
Lowe's just did it. I saw that too.
A lot of people also doing self-service too. Just scan.
Right.
Yeah, we
scan and go.
Yeah, they have some of the stores have them. Not all of them do. But
my Walmart, like they shut down a lot of the lines and like just scan, do your own scanning.
Man, they taking the jobs from.
You guys still get bags? Oh no.
Yeah, we get bags.
Yo, so when I went to the store, when I went to Whole Foods, they're like, "Don't bring your bags. We'll give you bags."
Yeah, because that don't make sense.
We don't want to touch your bags. Like, go ahead, take that back to the car. We're gonna front you some bags,
especially the cloth bags.
Yeah,
they don't want to do that.
Well, here they have us pay for bags.
Well, that's what they were doing here. That's what they were doing here too. But now with the coronavirus, because they're not letting you use your bags, right? They're letting you have the bags. They're not going to charge you for it because it's not an option, you know?
Yeah. See, that's what they do in Puerto Rico. They don't even have the plastic bags out.
Me neither. Us neither.
Okay. I was tripping when I seen that. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Where the bags at?
They stopped. They put a law out here like there's no more selling of plastic bags.
That's wild.
So you I guess you buy your own bag, like those cloth bags, and then bring them, or you could buy them there, and but you could buy like their cloth bags or whatever.
But
everything's packaged in plastic though.
I know, right? Right. But the crazy thing in Puerto Rico was they was like if you didn't have a bag, you had to pay like a couple of cents per bag.
It's like 10 cents or something, ain't it?
Yeah,
something like that.
Well, that's how it is here. It's 10 cents.
5 cents, 10 cents, 30 cents, $1. Nah.
So when you guys go to the store, do you guys take your kids with you, or you guys
nope.
keep them at the house?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I take my daughter to the grocery. We have a grocery store right where we're at, where we live at. And it's like part of our community where we're renting out of.
Right.
And we just like, she'll be like, oh, she wants to get out the house. So
right.
That's
what I was asking.
My youngest son, I leave in the crib. He has asthma. He gets
bad. Yeah, he don't have to leave.
Yeah.
Now you stay right here, puppy.
And he can't wear no mask. He ain't gonna keep that joint on. My 13-year-old daughter, she could.
Yeah. See, I don't take them. I haven't taken them. Like to get them out the house, I let them ride in the car before, but I made them wait in the car because I don't, because kids, they'll go around touching everything. And
yeah. Like not conscious about like what they touched and all that, Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
even when I come back with the groceries, I make them hand sanitize too.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I was taking them with me, but then I noticed like they was all over the place. I'm like, nah. Y'all got to stay home, yo. Don't worry.
How's your mental health been during this lockdown? Like, how do y'all feel? Like, is this just like, is it affecting you in some kind of way? Or you just like,
you going crazy?
I just want this to be over with kind of thing.
I think everyone wants this.
Or everybody's kind of like self-thinking like, oh, maybe I got it. Maybe
No. I remember I already.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that before.
Yeah, I thought I would, everything that happened to me, I felt like I had it. I'm holding my throat and my chest like Fred Sanford.
Yeah, me too. Yo, what was his wife's
Lord,
name?
I'm coming.
yeah. What was his wife's name? Oh, man.
Sanford is so we gotta look that one up.
Like I'm coming, but man, that's how
Elizabeth.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
That's how I was feeling. My wife was like, "Yo, calm down." But I think everybody, and like when it first happened, I think everybody was kind of worried like that.
Yeah.
But I guess you get adjusted.
I think what kind of worries me more is the fact that like our hospitals are so not as prepared, right? Or like I'm in the epicenter, right? I'm in NY. Right. I'm in the outskirts of NY. I'm in New York State, but I'm not in the city. But still, I'm in that neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like our hospitals are getting hit bad. So it's like, all right, when it first came out and you would have gotten it, at least you would have gotten some ventilators. Now it's like people are like fighting for ventilators and stuff. So it's like, it's kind of it's worrisome that if you get it right now at this point.
Are they though? Because I just heard the president has been going live every day, and I was just listening to one of his lives, and like one of the reporters asked him like the same thing, like, oh, do you think you should have responded a lot quicker or whatever? And so he was going back and forth with her because originally, like the Democrats said that Trump responded too quickly, right? And now they're saying that he didn't respond quick enough, right? But so he was going back and forth with her about that, and then she said, "Oh, and then we don't have enough ventilators." And then my wife told me that Cali actually sent like 500 respirators or ventilators or whatever. I don't know. But we sent like 500 out there. You know what I'm saying? And to New York.
Yeah.
And so Trump was saying that there's enough. You know, so I don't really know like what the story is because I don't know the climate there in New York. But is that something
so
like
from what I hear, it's the issue is like, right? Because aside from coronavirus, you got people that have other issues that are coming in, right?
Right.
Heart attacks, different things like that.
Right.
So it's almost like, I guess, you know, it's kind of like that the hospital has to make that decision, right? Because they're kind of like turning people away. Like if you are not out of breath, like
Right.
they'll take your oxygen and then they'll be like, all right, you know, there's no reason to come in here because
go home.
Fine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then some people do have a little low oxygen. So it's just like, it's kind of like they're kind of deciding who they want to give ventilators and beds to. And, you know, that becomes scary because it's like, you don't know, you go in and it'd be like, like I heard that there was somebody who recently passed away. And they said that he went to the hospital 3 times and he got like turned away, like, oh, you're fine. And then the next thing you know, he passed away because his oxygen level was going low. And
so then that was negligence from the hospital, right?
Right. Yeah. And they made a report on it actually.
Because they were like, you good. It wasn't necessarily that they didn't have enough equipment. It was more so like they were saying, like, you good.
Check.
Yeah.
Because I got a boy, he got it. He caught it. And I told you guys a story where he caught it. He was in the hospital. His wife was like, you should stay in the hospital. He's like, nah, like people die here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to the crib. And he did it himself. You know, he got himself a nebulizer, you know, and some albuterol and he quarantined himself for 14 days and, you know, he bounced back, you know, because he was just like, I'm not going to sit here, bro. Like I'm going to catch something else. You know?
And I think that's also the issue too. Like a lot of people don't know how to use home remedies or different things and just make sure that they're going to be all right. My grandfather actually passed away because of the coronavirus. He was 78 years old. Yeah. So it was just like, but he also had a lot of other issues, you know, heart, diabetes, heart problems. So it was just like he was already.
Well, that's the case with a lot of the people that are passing away, right? Is that that's the problem? Is that if you got something else going on with you, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah,
you might not make it, you know. And then another concern too is like what I'm seeing. You know, you guys have seen the videos too, like on Instagram or whatever, like where doctors and nurses and people in the medical field are like
diagnosing people.
Yeah, just like right off the bat, like, you know, I cut off my finger. It's like you got corona, you know. You know, that sort of thing. Because and then you look at the numbers and you see like a lot of like the numbers for like pneumonia and a lot of other things are like dropping off. They're tapering off, you know.
Well, but my wife's friend, her husband recently was sick and he had pneumonia and everything, but he didn't have corona. When they tested him, he didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? But that could have been a situation where people would have been like, "Oh, he got it."
Right.
And it was just pneumonia. It was just.
Well, yeah. I mean, you see somebody sneeze in the store, and you're like, "Coronavirus." You know, like, I stay away.
Voice, right?
Yo, I stay away from. You know, I see somebody sneeze, cough, whatever. Like you blowing your nose, I'm staying away from you. just because you grimy. It ain't even coronavirus. It's just because you got your germs all over the place.
Yeah. I was reading today. China got
169 new cases.
China got more cases now.
Oh, word?
Yeah, but they're
all from travel.
Yeah. People coming into China spreading it.
Well, I mean, that's how we got it. They said that our strain comes from
Italy, Europe, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's crazy because now it's like they just finished their lockdown. And then this thing is going to...
And here come these grimy people over here with their dirty hands.
Listen, I know they're going to quarantine them people quick.
They're going to spray them like rape.
But is this like... I guess this is like what they say, the second wave?
That's what they're saying with LA too. Like, we're supposed to get a second wave. And I'm like, where's the first wave? You know, like
Well, you guys were hit after Washington.
how many people? But we got like what 100, maybe 200 people. I don't know. Actually, I'm talking out my tail.
What it was something else. Oh, I had read that hospitalizations in New York went down though.
They're going down, yeah.
Yeah, see, LA only got. I mean, deaths are deaths, but we got 320. That's nowhere near what New York has.
I think we have like 700.
Man, y'all had like 601
Nah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, 700. No, that's what I'm saying. 701 days.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Daily, like we've been getting 7.
Nah. This is.
But they're saying the hospitalization is going down. I think it's what is it, like 2,000 people.
Let me see this number.
Or something, or 200. I don't know, something like that.
So,
daily. So it's just gone down, but it's just saying level, but it's kind of like curving.
I saw they just had like 4. So I have a friend that works in the union, the construction.
Right.
And he just, I want to say Saturday might have been. They just finished making like 4 hospitals in Long Island.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Long Island got hit bad.
So they made so they went and made like 4 additional hospitals just for the.
Wow.
It was just like 1 week.
Yeah.
But they do the tents.
11 days. He said
a lot of them they do tents.
What?
Right?
This ain't no tent.
Nah.
Yo, you said they built a hospital in 11 days?
Yeah, it looked like it's more like almost more like a warehouse type of deal. But you know, the setup and everything inside is.
I think China did the same thing, right? They did a new hospital like in, I think the same amount of time.
A week, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And
That's
dag, they
wild.
can't fix our potholes out here.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It took them 2 years to fix potholes.
Now's a good time, right? Ain't nobody out in the street.
For real.
It's crazy. It's crazy though. Yeah, he said 11 days. 4 COVID hospitals done in 11 days on Long Island.
Yeah. How long do you guys expect this to last? Like, what have you heard?
I was expecting it to be like to the end of the year, but I think from what I heard is that Trump is trying to like get everybody back to work by the beginning of May.
That's
which
what he's shooting for, but he said we was going to be
hopeful.
back together at Easter.
Yeah, but he's trying to fire that little man.
I'm seeing June. I'm seeing June. Probably like June, we start going back slowly, but then I think we're gonna catch that second wave, and we're gonna be out to like October or September.
They said that there's gonna be another wave in the fall. You know,
yeah,
it's gonna be a shutdown all over again.
So I'm kind of just like, all right, we just gotta prepare ourselves.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised of a second wave only because we've been quarantined, so we haven't been exposed to the virus. A lot of us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's no herd community where it's like a bunch of people who've been exposed already.
Yeah, like I've seen some doctors say like, yo, like all the young people need to get out and actually, you know,
catch it.
Yeah, interact with people. Yeah, that's what he said. You know, so they could build up the immunity for it. You know.
Catch the virus so you can build up the immunity.
Right. There's tons of viruses out there that we don't have, you know, a vaccine for.
That's bugged out though, like because you know everybody reacts different. So by doing that,
absolutely,
you know, that's
how I feel about these
casualties.
So if they get a vaccine, what are y'all guys gonna do? Y'all gonna get vaccinated?
I'm good.
Y'all gonna wait on that?
Huh?
Y'all gonna wait on that?
Wait on what?
That vaccination?
What I'm waiting for. If that's the case, I'm still waiting for the flu.
But yo, what if they mandated? Like we all been vaccinated, right? Technically, right? We've been like hepatitis since birth. You get what? Hepatitis B,
Rubella,
but all different types of vaccinations that are.
But I don't think we got like the same amount of vaccinations that our kids have, man. Like I don't remember like with my kids, like it seems like when they were small, like it seems like every time I took them to the doctor, they were getting a shot, and I don't remember that experience for myself, you know. And I'm curious as to like if that number has like increased because you know, like I'm sure it has because like I never had the chickenpox vaccination. I just got chickenpox, and then great. You straight. Oh, you're good now. You had chicken pox. You know, you
Yeah.
avoided it, you caught it, but you're good now. You know what I mean?
And then the thing is now you can't even send your kids to schools if they don't have these
Right.
vaccinations. Or you can't even work in certain healthcare fields if you don't have them.
Right. So that might be like, then I would say I agree with you that it might be mandated in that sense where like they're gonna force people, like if you want to go to public school, you got to get this coronavirus vaccination. If you want to work here, you're gonna have to get it. But you know what? My wife works at the hospital, and I know that
they require flu.
They require flu, but she told me that there's people at her hospital who have to wear a mask all the time because they can't get the flu vaccine. They can't get the flu vaccine.
Oh, okay.
You know, for whatever reason they can't get it, and so they have to opt out, and so they when it's like peak season, they got to wear a mask all the time.
Okay.
So you might be able to, but I know with the schools, I don't think that's an option anymore where you can opt out.
Nah, schools, nah. Your kid gotta have them.
You gotta have them because I know Riggs had a problem with that with his school. He was going through it with them. So,
shout out to Riggs.
I'm curious. Yeah, shout out to Riggs. So I'm curious. I'm curious as to if, you know, is that going to be a problem?
Might be. You have to homeschool your kids,
man.
If you don't want them,
we're already doing that.
It's looking a lot easier now, right? To homeschool now that you kind of like you were forced to do it, right?
Yeah, and now that check's coming in, man. Ooh, that stimulus check coming in.
Ooh. You got your money already?
You're about to.
We got it pending in our bank account. We don't got everybody's check though.
Wait. So your bank account says like deposit pending?
Yeah, stimulus.
Wow. Check. See, I heard that from different people. Like, yo, did you get it? You know, such and such. You know,
but my wife got it. My wife got it, and obviously she claims the kids, and she got it because she recently filed too. So I don't know if because it's quicker because I didn't get mine yet. But mine is in the same account as hers. You know, if you go like mine is supposed to be in the same account as hers, but we didn't get I guess either mine or hers. I don't know how that works. But
it shouldn't go by.
We basically missing our 1,200, man. IRS, hit me. Holla at your boy, man.
Trump, run my money.
It don't go by the taxes this year.
It goes by last year's taxes.
It goes by 2018. Yeah. But if you did file in 2019, they do look into that. Because some people, let's say they didn't work 2018, but they worked 2019, they're gonna consider that as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's foul.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's good actually, because if you're working last year, then that's good. You know what I mean? But if you didn't file in 2018 or 19, they're gonna be like. So you can manually file though on IRS. They have a link and you can manually put your information there and see if you're eligible, and if you qualify. But we didn't do it that way. The IRS sent. I guess they know all your I mean, they know who you are. They know who you are.
They got you.
Don't worry. They know where you at. They're going to send you your money, all right?
I'm going to see you.
And if they don't send you your money, you start, you click that link and then you be like, yo, what's up?
You get on your 50. Get on your 50, right?
Yeah, I need my money by Monday.
I need my bread. Put it on the shirt.
So, you know what I mean? I'm going to definitely buy me some new Balenciagas with that money. You know what I mean? New Balenciagas and some, some Prada and all that.
But what you mean, man? The Nigerians ain't over there on
Canal.
In Canal, bro. What you mean? They're not there right now. How you gonna cop that?
You get them Wuhan special.
But yo, it's pretty hefty. I mean, well, some people have different opinions, right?
Enough to start a business?
We can get into this because everybody's getting $1,200 for the stimulus. Each person,
you getting extra money for your kids.
Each adult, and then if you have kids that are under 17, you're getting $500.
Woo.
So if you got, and well, I think there's a max too, because if you got like 20 kids, they're not gonna give you $500.
So let's use you for an example, right? It's you, your wife, and you got what? 2 kids?
I got 2 kids, a 13-year-old and a 4-year-old.
All right, so let's just say for the sake of argument, you get $1,200 for your wife, $1,200 for you, and then $500 for each kid. So that's $3,400, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Yo, drop that location, son.
I'm about to. Yeah, let me get the address. I'm about to do a mail reroute.
And some people just got their taxes back, right?
All right. So what you got plans for that bread? Like you gonna get?
Well, yeah, we just
big screen TV.
We just saving that. We just saving that.
PR. You know what I mean? Like your man Jay.
No, we saving that. I'm collecting unemployment right now, which is pretty generous.
Yeah. Don't put your business out there like that, bro.
Yeah, which is pretty generous, and I'm gonna save up my money from that, and I want to get a home studio.
Well,
I could just record music.
Oh, that's why you were asking me about the computer.
So
yeah.
So and now, if you open up a business, don't they got some plans out there? You get a little extra bread,
huh?
For starting a business.
Or if you want to, or if you had one already.
Is it no? Well, you get money if you had one.
You're supposed to get bread if you had one.
But don't you get some bread if you want to start one, or no?
That's a good question.
Can you? I don't know.
I don't know. You can start that business switch, that random spoons. Everybody coming.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, man. I've been on YouTube all day.
Random spoons.
How to make money from home.
Well, hold up. So you ran spoons to Jews, or what's the deal?
You just people come in with their food and you rent them the spoons.
Oh, okay. So this is for the Gentiles. I thought it was like exclusively for like the folks in Williamsburg or something.
Yo, I've been on YouTube looking at how to make money from home. I ain't trying to go back to work, man. I'm sorry, man. Don't show my boss this, man.
Hey,
but
you on your thizzle. I ain't going back. Well,
you got to think about it. They're generous out here in New York, and then, like I said, I don't know. I mentioned it.
It don't make sense.
You're
bro.
saving on daycare. You're saving on transportation. You're saving on food, eating out, right? If you eat out, and
yo, like the average unemployment check is like $200 to $300. You add how much the Fed giving you, like $600 or something. Like
you getting $600, and then
so you're making almost $1,000, and then you're not paying for parking, you're not paying for food, you're not paying for gas, you're not paying for daycare. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's a win, bro.
Not only that, you get the most valuable currency of it all:
your time with your family. Yep,
quality time. Yeah, exactly.
You
your kids driving you off the wall. But yeah, that's basically, and some people are making more money than what they would get
right
if they were working.
But that federal check ain't for a long time though, right?
Huh? Well, it only lasts until July 31st, I think.
Okay, so that's not too long
for your so 3 months each one gets like 3 months,
right?
So you got 3 months to grind, stack, and well, it depends on the individual. Like for me, it's a little different because I have my wife and I have my kids. So, you know, we have a little cushion. My wife is still going to work, you know.
Right.
So, but if you're a single person and then you're still paying rent and you're getting that, then it makes sense. Then you know,
right.
you're not really benefiting as much.
So you're in a good position to kind of leverage this opportunity into something else. Like you said, maybe invest in studio equipment or start your own business or whatever. Because
because I can't go to the studio now. So, and you know, I can get something. Well, the studio would probably just be for me, so I could make my music. But I've been definitely on YouTube. How to make money from home. You know what I mean? Gonna start this Emma. Hey guys, you want to join me in a video conference?
Right. I can show you how to make money off of eBay.
Listen, guys, I can show you how. If you want to learn how to generate $15,000 a month, click the link right here. It goes right to your sales phone, and then pay $500 for my course.
Right. Now replicate what I just did.
What are you guys gonna do? Did you guys even know? You guys are kind of like shocked. Like, where are we getting money? We getting money now? Like, did you guys know that your stimulus was coming?
I've been waiting. What about you? And because I haven't seen anything. Like, I don't see nothing in my bank account or nothing. Like, I don't see nothing pending.
No, I don't. They don't show that when you about to get like.
I'm like
all of that.
Not everybody's bank account. Not everybody's bank account shows it, but It's supposed to come in this. I think it's a first wave because it comes in different waves, and I guess this week, next week, and the next couple upcoming weeks, people are gonna start getting their checks.
So you going? I'm gonna start seeing my neighbors with some brand new drip.
Yeah. So what you come? And what you coming off with, man?
He's getting Ant's getting the Marty McFlys.
Nah, man, those don't even cover stimulus money. The bootleg, I can't even get the bootleg.
The Wuhan Martys.
Right, I can't even get the bootleg with that stimulus check. Yo.
What are those? The Marty McFlys.
Talk about the Nikes, the mags.
Oh, okay.
The ones with self-lacing joints. I guess there's two, right? There's two. There's the first
one that didn't tie, and then the second one had the
was it like what 10 racks or something?
Nah, it just depends. You had to win the auction. Some auctions went up to like 15,000-20,000.
Wow. So that's what you copping, huh? Trading in your car.
I'm taking that money.
Those Jesus water sneakers.
Oh, those were like a couple thousand. I know this dude that got them.
Yeah.
He pulled them out yesterday for Easter.
He wore them yesterday?
He pulled them out for Easter. Word.
What's his name, man?
Huh?
He said, what's his daddy?
Where's he from?
Right, where he live. Now, I mean, I'm gonna use it for the backyard, man. About to start this little garden back there, yo. I ain't
You been getting busy with the DIY?
Now, not really. We're gonna do those. What's those box gardens? Those that you. We're gonna do those, man. I'm gonna put a couple of those in the back because we already started planting like some onions and strawberries and stuff.
Some gardening beds.
Gardening beds. That's what it is. Yeah. So,
yo, what were you putting up in your backyard? You were doing something yesterday, right?
Oh, pergola. Yeah.
A what?
Pergola. You know, like a little gazebo type with the.
I never heard that word in my life, bro.
Oh, those are the ones that close off, right?
Yeah, like you got the shade and come down.
Okay.
The side. Yeah.
So you trying to grow a little farm back there, huh?
Man, hey, if these spots are shutting down like that Smithfield plant,
bro, why I thought that was called a trellis. I
mean, maybe they call it trellis in California.
No, it really is a pergola. I never heard that word before.
Pergola.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we'll do something like that, man. I went and ordered a trampoline for the kids so they can go.
Hey,
nice.
So you can spy on your neighbor.
Right. So he can go jump around back there because he's doing that too. So, but yeah,
you getting that pool? You getting that pool next? Nah. He said nah.
I ain't got no pool money. Boy.
You got it, but you got to do a lot though, right? Because you got that hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to do a lot to get the pool in there, huh?
Man, they'll be digging for days on that joint.
Yeah.
But he might could turn it into an infinity pool with that hill.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But that ain't happening, yo. But
yeah, now $1,200.
Not for $1,200.
But they got the ones in Walmart. They
blow up.
$500 ones.
Not the little one. The little one.
The above ground pool.
You put in your living room and it's just you.
So I can't swim. I can't swim, my lord.
Yeah, we messed up. Yeah, get a blow up one for the $1,200. I might could do some things with that. Because if this ain't over, ain't nobody going to the pool.
But you ain't getting just $1,200. You got your whole fam.
We'll get for the kids, yeah.
Wait, so you guys got a community pool?
Yeah, we do. It's right across the street. That's where
you're not going no more?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because
doesn't chlorine kill it?
It ain't chlorine. It's a saltwater pool.
Oh, those are nice. It hurt though. If you got to cut, it hurts.
Oh, yeah. Well, you shouldn't be in the pool if you cut.
But you don't know sometimes. You don't know sometimes. Like, oh, I didn't know that was there. Ouch.
Yeah, but
see, that's how the virus spreads, man.
People, right? See, dudes want to get in the
people
pool.
People jumping in there with cuts and stuff, man.
That's how you get flesh-eating diseases.
Ooh, get MRSA.
All right. But yeah, there's a pool here, man. But Who knows what's gonna happen right now?
So you giving back to the economy. You know what I mean? Was this the whole point of the stimulus check to give?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, basically to get people to spend money.
So why not just give us the money from that they bailed out these companies with?
You mean the other 18,000 you're paying in taxes?
Oh,
That too, right?
Let's talk about it.
That too, right?
Because I heard somebody on Twitter complaining, oh, people are gonna they're gonna take this time. Who wants to go back to work? They're making more money. What was the guy's name? Peter something.
Who?
It was in the chat room. Somebody dropped it. Yeah, was it you, Jay? It was you, Jay.
It was me?
That you dropped it in the Twitter, and he was like, basically, people are gonna.
I got to look at my Telegram.
Let me look for it.
Yeah, I got to look at my Telegram because I don't remember. But so yeah, he
dropped it. So
I
he said,
blame me. Okay,
Peter Schiff.
Schiff, yeah, that's right.
He was like, in U.S., the median weekly income for full-time workers is $865, which qualifies for weekly unemployment benefits of $430. So that's the state, right? Plus $600 federal supplement. How many people will return to work, pay payroll taxes, commuting, and child care costs when they earn 20% more not working?
Well, that's what we were just talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah. But he mentioned that, but he was trying to say like, and then some people were responding like, well, we pay our taxes. Like, it's almost like, all right, the government is looking out now, but we've been looking out for the government with everything that we work for, right? Like, it's coming out our taxes. So it's like now y'all complaining because y'all helping out a couple. They're just giving a measly $1,200.
Yeah. I think the problem with that is that so the government, there's another stimulus plan that I don't know if it's gone through yet, but I know that there's another stimulus plan that is currently like going through. They're like fighting because I think the Democrats want to add like some extra money or whatever. But it's another $2 trillion. So at the end of the day, it's going to be like a total of $8 trillion that the government printed up, because this is money that we don't have, right? They're banking on the fact that you're going to get some bread, you're going to spend that bread, help local businesses or whatever, and then they're going to go ahead and hire more people. You know what I'm saying? But like this bread is they just printed it because we haven't paid it yet. Now the goal is for all of us to pay that in the future via taxes, our children through taxes, and it's not just the $1,200 that you're getting. It's or the $2 trillion that's going to to the entire country, but it's also
interest.
It's not just that. It's the $2 trillion that all of these companies in Wall Street are getting as well. You know what I mean? Because remember, they got a stimulus package as well. So you got that bread, you know what I mean? You got the bread that they're giving us, and now they want to add some more money into a new stimulus package, right? Which is going to be like the next wave of stimulus. So when the Federal Reserve creates all that money, what it does is it devalues the dollar, right? Because, it's like Jordans, right? Like Jordans are expensive because they're limited edition.
Limited, right?
That there's only a certain number available, and so that's why the prices or the value is a lot higher. But when you print out a whole bunch, like they're like
more accessible.
They're uptowns. You know what I'm saying? They're they're $64-$75 because they up. You can get a pair of uptowns anywhere.
Yeah. So
the value isn't there. So a lot of people are concerned because the value of the dollars is going to come down, and unfortunately, that's going to affect the middle class, working class people. Because you making let's say $15-$20 an hour, but now your gas is $1.50 more expensive. A carton of milk may be another $1.50 more expensive. So you're spending more now. Because I mean, if if you're a business owner and you know that I'm making more bread, you're gonna charge me more bread. Oh, you got money. I know you got money. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the concern for a lot of people is the long-term repercussions of the stimulus. Not so much like, I mean, I'm sure there's people that are upset, like people are being home or whatever and being lazy, but what are you gonna do? Like, it ain't like people ask, yo, I'm gonna stay at the house. Like the government said, stay home.
Right.
You know what I mean? The government was like, yo, we're gonna shut everything down. So you can't really be mad at the people who are staying home and getting unemployment. Like, that's what it's there
We're
for.
non-essential. It's like my job. My job, I have to be on site. That's
But you pay into that. You pay into unemployment.
Well, I've been working 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. You pay into that. Like every paycheck, like the government takes out the money. You know,
unemployment insurance.
You earn that. You know, you earn that. So like, yeah, I'm not the type of person who's like upset about people getting their unemployment or whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely concerned about like what the long-term effects are going to be about printing up this money, and what it's going to do to inflation, to the dollar. You know?
Yeah.
That's definitely something that I'm very like concerned about, you know, because we saw it happen. We saw it happen with Obama and with Bush, you know.
Yeah. Well, if everybody's smart, man, the best thing to do is just, you know, prepare. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be wise with this money. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, do what you can. You know, but. You know, help out the economy a little bit, but just prepare because we don't know how long this thing's going to last. This hasn't been a definite, hey, you know, I'm sure they're going to try to push to open up the economy as soon as possible, but I'm sure there's going to be that second wave and we're going to be here back in square one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, this ain't no, we go back to work in May. Like if Trump gets his way, I don't think like it's over, right? Because you look at economists, you look at people like Warren Buffett, even Dave Ramsey is like saying like hold on to cash, right? Hold on to cash, like don't buy anything because we don't know what's going to happen, and according to like what the economy looks like, it looks like it's going on a downward trajectory, right? Which is the same that we saw in 2008. So like. For like the thing is like I'm not even mad that people are getting a stimulus check because people are getting a stimulus check regardless. You're gonna pay for it regardless long term through your taxes, so you might as well use that to leverage yourself in a better position. Whether that's writing a book, whether that's recording an album, whether that's creating a podcast, whatever it is, like just investing in yourself and investing in a business so that you position yourself so that 5 and 10 years from now you're not in the same position that you are today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the best bet for anybody who's getting a stimulus check, man. Don't get no Gucci slides, you know what I mean? Don't get that Louis belt, you know what I mean? Don't get that new iPhone, you know what I mean? Get some iPhone stock, do that, you know?
Yeah, I got some stock.
Get some Apple stock or something, especially as you start seeing the stocks dipping. Definitely snatch some of that up, man. You know what I mean? Because you want to be in a better position. Like for me, like I want to buy a computer, I want to buy a car, I want to do all kinds of things, man. But the reality is like that's not gonna put me in a better position. You know what I mean? Like a year or two from now,
And everybody's feeling it, even celebs, right? NBA players, a lot of them they're gonna stop paying them, right? Or something like that.
Oh,
right? They're gonna deduct.
Not stop paying them, but yeah, go ahead.
They're gonna deduct the money from the games that are missed from their contract.
They're gonna apply for unemployment and get that $600 Fed check, huh?
But it's crazy because I was reading there's only 9 players that will get their full contract.
Wow, smart.
And
I'm pretty sure LeBron is in there.
Yeah, all 9 are Rich Paul clients. Which is LeBron's friend.
Yeah, it's smart. Smart.
So that's crazy. But yeah, I think when they had a lockout or something that one time, a couple years back.
When the Knicks almost won.
No, there was another one. There was another one after.
Went to the finals. I remember that year.
Yeah, but there was another one after that where LeBron was actually giving out loans to dudes because they didn't have money.
What?
Wow.
I missed that. That.
There was players that didn't have they couldn't manage.
Yo,
So
LeBron,
he
let me
set
hold
it up.
something, bro.
Yeah, he had set it up with his manager to provide loans to the players that couldn't afford to to
Yo,
get
Braun, it's me, bro. Your biggest fan, man. LeBron, you already know. Laker Nation.
now your biggest fan, right?
It'd be like, I named my son LJ.
He gonna get his hair cut like him and everything.
I told my co-host to name his kid after you, man. Come on, man. Yo, but yeah, I mean, a lot of celebs are trying to they try to come off. I saw Black China's and I mean, she's a celeb in some kind of way, right? You know Black China, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what she does, right?
I was about to say, what does she do?
But she's charging $250 for her to follow you back on Instagram.
Wow.
And if you want to FaceTime her, she'll charge you $950. You can have a FaceTime conversation. Yeah.
Hey, yo, wasn't there a battle rapper who was charging people to battle him?
Yeah. There's dudes that's charging if you want to battle him, like $100. Come battle me.
Yeah.
And,
that's what you did this weekend too, right?
I went on live. I just had nothing to do. I was like,
yo, that joint was lit though. That joint was lit, man.
Yeah, a lot of people hit me like, yo, that joint was fire. Dudes, you know what I want to do? I want to do a 90s hip hop party and invite everybody.
I'm
gonna go on my D. What was that? D Nice.
Yeah, your D Nice on the Zoom.
Nah, on the live like that. And then you want to come in and you be like, yo, I got this track that's better than that track.
Oh, we battle, huh?
And we battle with 90s.
Like the Diddy, we start doing dances.
Yeah, I seen that. Diddy was dancing. He was dancing with J-Lo and A-Rod.
Yeah, I saw that. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird, bro. I don't want my shorty dancing with her ex-man on no platform.
I guess J-Rock.
When you got money like that, man, those insecurities go away, huh?
Lies.
Nah.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh man.
She shot a club up with that dude.
Right? Bonnie and Clyde. You know what I mean? Co-defendant. They got history, man.
It definitely did look weird, not in the front, but that's just me being a judgmental dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yo, but even like with that joint, man, like I think the audio is kind of suspect. Like, you know, I saw that beat battle this weekend with DJ Premier and RZA. And RZA was having a hard time with the audio, man. So if you're gonna have a 90s party, you gotta make sure that you have your audio is on point, bro. Don't be having no bootleg DJ system, man. You gotta come correct if you're gonna do a 90s party, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
when that stimulus chick hit.
Oh, you're in a DJ system.
Yo, RZA fixed it though. He fixed it afterwards.
Look at him. Look at him.
After like 15, he played 15 records.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It
was like 5 joints, and I signed out.
He kept coming back with like, let me put the iRig in, let me disconnect the.
Yeah, but
go back with the iRig. Let me plug in the mic. Hey, can y'all hear me?
It was daytime, right?
Nah, Premier's engineer had hit him and was like, "Yo, you need to plug your mic into the mixer,"
because he was using his Bluetooth or something like that.
Yeah, once he did that, he was good.
And he had that.
For y'all that don't know, DJ Premier, he battled
legendary hip hop producer.
Battled RZA, who's another
Wu-Tang Clan
hip hop producer for Wu-Tang Clan.
I thought it was a good battle. Yeah, I thought it was boring. You and Chris thought it was boring.
That's because they all had.
Well, I didn't watch it.
But you tuned out because it was boring. You thought it was boring.
Right. Yeah, that was corny.
Like, these guys
all that history going on.
You know what it was? These guys were talking about everybody that was coming in. Oh, we got this person here. Yo, what up?
See how the Bronx do, man? You see how the Bronx do?
I want to hear y'all battle, man. Like
they battle, but then they was telling stories about of history in between.
Right. And they were fans of each other. Yeah, they were like fans of each other, man, which is really great to see. Like, they would kind of compliment each other, like, "Yo, I heard this record."
Yeah, they were too
Motivated
nice to
me.
each other.
Oh, you wanted to see a
Oh,
fight.
he wanted that Manny Fresh Scott Storch.
I didn't see that joint.
Yo.
I didn't see that joint.
Yo,
Manny
Manny.
was so
So
disrespectful.
Yo,
Manny,
that joint looked like two soccer moms battling, bro. Like,
Yeah. He was so disrespectful, yo.
word.
Yeah, he kept putting
Manny?
these little skits talk
Oh,
about how
yeah.
Scott Storch blew his money on drugs and hookers.
Drugs and hookers, yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was mad.
He got
disrespectful.
personal.
Oh,
Yeah, but he was playing like it was pretty innovative though in the fact that he was playing
See how
custom.
Bronx dudes like.
No, I'm
beef.
just saying,
They like beef. They want to see
everybody-
people fight.
everybody just usually played a song. Manny Fresh had a recording of somebody else, like it was an ad,
like a news.
and he was taking shots at
yeah, it was like a news flash. Like
I'm
Like a
gonna
little-
see that joint on YouTube.
yeah, he was like, if you don't want to hear trash producers that blow all their money on hookers, listen to Manny Fresh, like stuff.
yeah,
like that.
it was
Yo, so-
something.
Did they have beef before?
Nah,
Nah,
He just
he
came
hit below
at
the
him.
belt, and then
he just did it for the battle.
for the
Wow.
clout. But then even after that, he kept taking shots because a lot of Scott Storch beats were co-produced with like Dr. Dre.
Right, because he
other
was like a
producers.
piano man or something like that.
Yeah, so he was like, do those even really count? Because you didn't even fully produce that song. So
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened to the RZA.
yeah.
Where? What joint?
He lost the battle because he played Brooklyn Zoo.
Who produced Brooklyn Zoo?
It was True Master.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they co-produce?
Nah,
I
he
think
wasn't-
True Master.
he wasn't even on the record. RZA wasn't even on the record. He didn't get any.
So why did he
production
play it?
I don't know. I know I noticed somebody was like flag on the play.
credits. I saw that too, but I didn't get it. Didn't register.
Me either. But I know like on Ghost and I thought on the Iron Man Fish. That's one of the hardest beats. I thought that was RZA, and that's True Master.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And True Master from East New York. I have to put that out there.
okay.
Who you had winning though, Ant?
I thought it was close, but I thought Primo got it.
Primo? How about
Yeah.
you, Jimmy? You saw
That's
it?
what I said. That's what I said. I said.
I was-
Primo. I was in the CHH chat, and I was like, I had Primo up, a couple of rounds, and at some point, I just me and wifey were like chilling. Right, we were playing it on the TV. I streamed it to the TV. You know, we're cleaning up, cooking dinner, and everything, and we over here like having a discussion. Yo, this joint is fire. Nah, the one RZA played it was better. Nah, the one Primo played was better. You know what I mean? And like, yo, I was 16 when this joint came out. I was over here when, you know what I mean? Like just nostalgic. You know what I mean? It was really dope. It was the best COVID 1984
Battle.
date that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like the best date we've had thus far since the quarantine,
You
man.
see, I felt that way. Well, sorry, I gotta watch it. Then me and my wife felt that way with Swiss versus Timberland.
I
That
missed that
was
one.
epic, man.
I missed that one too. I missed it, but I caught it on the Instagram.
Well, I caught it on YouTube.
Excuse me, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to catch it on YouTube. You know which one I did like was
T-Pain.
yeah.
That's a funny dude.
Yo, they were hilarious, man. It was
Who you
just
battled, Little John?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one either.
it was like the energy was so cool, man.
Yeah,
They had hits. They were playing records, you know, like
they did. I just thought that
and that's not even my wave, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh, I remember this joint, you know.
Right. I thought it was dope. Theirs was dope. I just thought the RZA, because it was so much, like you said, it was so nostalgic. Yeah, when he played Group Home. He played
that song. Woo! Dun, dun, dun. Oh man, what's the name of that track? I gotta find
this dude. He's just gonna start screaming.
He just started making noises. What's that joint to go?
my philosophies. Socrates, what up? Oh my god.
Oh, you talking about Triumph?
Triumph.
Yeah, did
Yeah, he played that. That was his last
Yo,
that's
how-
the joint.
How you go? Woo!
Because you hear it.
one. That was terrible.
Dun.
I would have.
Yo, I did
I
not
would
sound
have
like that
never
record, bro.
guessed that ever. I would have never guessed that.
What was Primo's like? Yo, this is his most fire beat. What did y'all hear that was like, yo?
Yo, I don't even know for RZA. I think it was probably Incarcerated Scarface. Did he play that?
He played that.
It was Incarcerated Scarface. Is probably my favorite joint that I could. No,
Verbal Intercourse to me, one of his dopest.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he played Verbal Intercourse because he was like, oh, I got a Nas joint too.
Now, yeah. Well, no, he'd play Verbal Intercourse first, and then
Primo because he was the first one. That's right. Right. That was my joint right there. That was my joint right there because that joint was on BET playing every day when I was sitting in jail. Man, I had just given my life. In fact, it was during this time because my first Easter as a Christian, I was in jail. Wow. And so that record like takes me back to that time. You know what I mean?
Look at that. Talk about resurrection, dude.
Yeah.
Old self and new self came out.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that song always like that's like my favorite cut because it always takes me back to that time, like that era where it's like I was like
which one? Nas is like or
Nas is like, yeah. Oh. Nas is like because I was locked up for a bit. And
I thought it was dope.
I was just reading my word at that time and praying and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like just trap. Go ahead, my bad.
No, that's my bad. That's dope. That's dope. Dude, old self, new self came out on Easter in jail though.
Right. It's crazy, right?
Right. Wow. Now I was gonna say what I thought was when Premier threw and Kicking the Door.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because everybody went crazy, like, oh, he threw a Kicking the Door, but then RZA was like, well, I got a Biggie beat too. What was crazy is a lot of people didn't know that that beat.
Right.
And then he threw on that Long Kiss Goodnight.
And
that's one of my favorite joints.
And then he played Primo played the 10 Crack Commandments too, didn't he?
He did I think later on he did.
Yeah.
Yep. He did it after RZA played You're All I Need joint.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I mean it was cool, man. Oh, he threw Incarcerated Scarfaces. Well, he threw.
You got the playlist in front of you?
Yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah,
you got on Spotify, Apple Music.
It's on Tidal.
You and your Tidal, man. I don't got that kind of bread. When I get my stimulus check, though, I'm gonna get Tidal.
But yeah, man, that was dope, man. It was he threw a couple of Kanye beats up there that he did. Or Kanye tracks, excuse me.
What he do? He do classic, right? No, he did another one. He did
Dark Fantasy.
Yeah.
And then he did the one off of Watch the Throne too.
You know what? I was thinking
New Day, that's what it was.
Yeah. I was thinking that it wasn't fair. It would have been fair if Primo only played Gangstar records. Because RZA only played Wu-Tang records.
But not really. Well, he did the Kanye towards the end.
Yeah, but
is that all he got?
But how many? Yeah, but how many records? Like Primo was playing records from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He played Gangstar records. He played KRS, Das Effects. You know what I mean? Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Who didn't he play? You know?
He did.
He played a couple of Wu members too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Did RZA produce for anyone else aside? I mean, he mainly produced for the Wu, right?
Yeah, mainly like every Wu member possible, and then all their albums. But he didn't really do a lot outside like that.
He did. He produced for Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, I mean, songs, but he didn't do a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it was crazy to hear. I was shocked when he did Biggie. When he did, because they used to have like a little beef. So
Bad Boy and Wu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have that little.
I don't want nobody sounding like anyone from my clan on my records. Right?
Remember
on their records
when he was like, oh, he bit off a Nas.
Yeah. Right.
Want to rumble with the bees, huh?
So
throw a whole text. What it throw it?
Throw a hex on the whole family. But
Yo,
yeah.
that's the RZA produced for Shaq, bro.
He didn't play that record. Right?
He didn't play that record.
He didn't play that.
I'm glad he didn't play that record.
Yeah.
He didn't play that. But like he said, he only played Woo.
Yeah, he only played Woo records.
They were all the Woo records, and then the one Kanye and the J joint, and so 3.
Yo, your man produced for Bjork. That's crazy.
Who
RZA.
RZA. Premier did a lot too, man.
He did. Oh, and then RZA did that the Big Pun joint. I forgot about that.
Oh, which one? Threat Sledge?
Yeah, he didn't play that.
Yeah, I forgot he did one for Pun because they was on Loud.
Yeah.
Wow, look at y'all just breaking it down.
Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely a trip down memory lane for an old head like myself.
Yeah, it was.
Did you bring your Timbs out?
I had to dust them off, man. It's been a minute since I wore them.
You got the car. That's why you got the car.
That's why I got the. Yeah, that's why I got. Yeah, I mean, I had to take it back.
Old school on them. Go stomp somebody out.
I almost pulled out the Pelly Pal, man.
With some Parasuco jeans.
Yeah, I mean, with the Avarex and all that.
Jabos.
I wasn't hip to Jabos till like the 2000s hit. I was more like late 90s.
Wow, 2000.
Yeah, I was late. I was late to the Jabos, man. I just knew about, I was mainly like
Gore-Tex.
I was a low life.
You a low life? Polos?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just that low life, you know what I mean? I was more on that wave, you know what I mean? Like the Helly Hansen and all that,
All right, folks, we just want to let y'all know everything we're talking about that's not Christian, yo.
Right. That's facts.
This is definitely not Christian.
That's not Christian. We just sidetracked
bringing up the secular world crazy.
Right. We just sidetracked.
We just went left field, talk about resurrection and everything on Easter, and then we just went.
We just went all the way to
golden era.
Night. Yeah, like
we just went straight golden era.
We just sidetracked. We just let the flesh take over.
You know what happened is that Jay's not here to land the plane.
Right. Yeah. You see what happens when Jay's not around? We just turned the whole Christian podcast to a hip hop.
We turned it into Drink Champs.
Hip hop history. Right. Just like that, we get sidetracked.
These dudes are gonna go listen to that whole playlist now.
Right. There's people that are listening like, who? The RZA.
I just DM'd Ant to send me that playlist. What you mean?
Listen, man, Wu-Tang is forever, guys. All right.
Yeah. Corona's just temporary. Wu-Tang is forever.
Y'all seen that meme, huh?
Yeah.
But yo, that's what's up, man. Any closing points, you guys? Anything to encourage anybody?
Yeah, man. Read your Bibles and wash your hands. You know what I mean? Christ is king.
Wash your hands, you sinners.
He's risen.
Yo, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and comment. You know what I mean? Add us, on whatever platform you're listening. We're on all streaming services. We're also on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff.
Facts. And tell a friend and tell a friend.
So we could be friends.